Welcome, my dear ones. I'm Dr. Happy, and I'm back with a fresh new episode of this podcast because I'm making sure you do not miss out on your weekly dose of happiness. Now, if you followed the methods I told you about in the first two episodes, then you should have two wonderful things going for you. If you haven't, I highly recommend it because, my friend, there are some important life mantras in there. When you have stopped thinking about others, you have got rid of major clutter and freed up an amazing amount of mind space. Next, when you have stopped thinking about what others will think, you have expanded your horizons and opened up your mind to limitless possibilities. It is as if you've moved from a tiny cramped up apartment to a large and spacious castle. The vast expanse of your mind is entirely your space now. It will be truly available to you perhaps for the first time in many years, and you'll be surprised at the degree of clarity and relief this brings. But this is where you need to start being careful, because it is just as easy to fill it right back up with junk and close in your walls. Don't let that happen. So how does one stop it? By focusing on the positive. Fill your mind with something fulfilling, something energizing, and something decisive. Now, what is that something, you ask? That something is your life's purpose. Now allow me to help you understand what this loaded term, life's purpose, means. First things first, know that your life's purpose is not the same as your goals. Your goals are the well-defined objectives that you want to achieve. But purpose is the reason, the driving force behind those goals. It answers the question why. Trying to achieve these goals without a true purpose is like driving a vehicle on any road that presents itself with no real destination in mind. It is empty, unsatisfying, and unrewarding. There are many people for whom things are going well. They have a job, a home, a family. But if you ask them, they're not happy. They're not satisfied with the way their life is going. Now, there could be many reasons for this. And one of the reasons could be that there is no connection between the goals they have achieved or are in pursuit of and their true purpose in life. It could also be that they have never really given a thought to what their purpose in life might actually be. Now, defining the purpose of one's life is not really easy. For some, it can be crystal clear from the very beginning, and for some others, they have to figure it out gradually as they move along. Let us take the example of Anup. Anup wanted admission in one of the IITs, and for him, nothing else would do. For this, he enrolled in coaching classes and studied really hard, but he couldn't make the cut. So he took a drop year and went to the town of Kota to get into specialized IIT coaching. But again, he got a low rank. Anup was exhausted and depressed. He considered himself to be a failure. Now, why did Anup want to go only to an IIT? Because he wanted a huge salary package to start his professional life with. And why did he want a huge salary package? Because he wanted to be happy. And he felt that a huge salary would make him happy. So his purpose was to be happy. So we asked him whether a huge salary is the only thing that could make anyone happy. And he said no. He listed out a large number of things that gave him happiness. He then understood that his purpose in life was to be happy, and that going to IIT was the goal he had set to achieve this purpose. This had a dramatic impact on him. He felt free, happy, and confident. He realized that he could still be happy even though he had not achieved his goal. He took admission in a local engineering college and spent 4 memorable years there. He got through in placements, made some loyal lifelong friends, and pretty much had what we can call a happily ever after story. Now, setting goals is usually a one-sided process. It is based on our understanding of things, and very often our understanding may be wrong. Goals are based on our dreams and aspirations, and it may well be that they aren't really connected to reality and feedback. So, what we need to do is constantly chisel and reconfigure our goals depending on what life is throwing at us. But at all times, we also need to keep moving towards our true purpose. I have this happiness activity for you. Let us assume this very simple life purpose statement for now. Tell yourself that the purpose of my life is to be happy and successful. Now you must have some goals. Take those and align them with your purpose. Allow your goals to be redefined over a period of time. If you do this, you will have the motivation to find new paths to success even if you face roadblocks. This will give you a sense of achievement, and you won't feel disheartened so easily. Happiness is not something that starts after you have achieved your goals. Ideally, it is the whole process of doing so. Don't let a few unfulfilled goals get you down. Define the purpose of your life and keep moving towards it. Dr. Happy guarantees happiness on this path. In my next episode, I'll tell you how to isolate your problems and work on them. Until the next time, be good to yourself, be positive, and be happy.